So let's go back to where we're seeing our design and our editor side by side. And we'll go back to our index.html. And again, we're just coding our left-hand side of our footer right now. And so for this paragraph, let's add a class, and we'll call it site-footer-copyright. Again, this is prefixing the component name and appending a description of the element. And then let's take this and copy it and paste it into our site-footer SASS file, and we'll change the color here. And now we can verify this in Photoshop, but the color of this is actually white, even though it looks a little grayish. So let's change the color to white, and we'll use our variable, again, just in case we decide we're going to change what white means across our site. This is our color palette, and let's refresh. And now we see the color difference on the copyright. Now it looks a little bit like this line is thicker, has thicker letters than the other two lines. So let's see if we can correct that too here. So this is another advantage to using specific class names for an element. Now we can adjust other styles and it makes sense. If we were instead adjusting the styles in a class called lighter, it wouldn't make any sense to add bolding to the letters here. Now to play with the boldness here, I'd like to be able to do it live. So I'm going to inspect the element inside of the browser, and inside of this selector, let's change the font weight. Let's try bold at first. Okay. That looks way too bold, so let's bump it up to 400, like we've done before with some of our other text. Okay, that looks good. Now you might not have noticed, but when we changed the font weight here, the source file that was listed here got changed to styles.css, but before it was pointing to our partial. And we can show this by refreshing the page, and you see sitefooter.scss here for the site footer copyright selector, and if we change the font weight here, you see that it changes this to styles.css. So what we want to do, if we want to make this change permanent here in the browser, is we can refresh, and we can instead navigate to this SCSS file and change the styling right here. And once I got done, I pressed Ctrl S or Command S to save, and then it would have refreshed this if it had been different at all. Now if we go back to the editor, it will refresh with our updated code.